I am a massive fan of books. I'm a reader and a writer, and I'm also neurodivergent. So for World Book Day, I wanted to show you guys my favourite disabled and neurodivergent authors. I have a couple of my favourite books here and then a couple more on Kindle. First of all, my Non-Identical Twin by Evie Meg. This is about life living with Tourette's, and in the book it details about FND, but Evie has actually now been diagnosed with pandas. All her kind of journey and details before her pandas diagnosis are in this book, and I think it's a brilliant representation of Tourette's, so I really recommend reading that. Next we have All Tangled Up by Charli Clement. Charli is a wonderful author. They are autistic and also chronically ill, and you never really see the overlap between autism and chronic illness, but it's so common, and I'm really happy that it's been actually seen and detailed in this book. It's also very accessible and has loads of lists and cool features, so it's a fun read. Next we have Unmasked by Ellie Mids. Ellie Middleton is autistic and ADHD, so there's a lot of neurodivergent rep in this book. There's also a lot of pages that have different quotes, and it includes stories from other neurodivergent people as well. This taught me a lot. I mean, I'm neurodivergent myself, and as you can see, I really loved this book. I learned so much from it, so I really think everybody should pick this up at some point and read it. Next we have Notes for Neuro-Navigators by Jolene Stockman. This was actually a really short read, but it had a lot of information in just a few pages. I found this really validating to read. It was a good reminder of like how I can accommodate myself, because it's kind of written from a perspective of helping neurodivergent people and how you can support them. So this is a great read for like friends or family of neurodivergent or autistic people, but also just for teaching yourself how to take care of yourself. I definitely recommend this one, and it's only short and it's got a lot of bullet points and stuff, so it's definitely an easier read. The last physical book I have is Let's Talk by Jessie Yendle. This is such a bright, colourful book. I love it. She kind of talks all about confidence and embracing your own differences, which I think can be applied to a lot of different disabilities, not just a stammer and not just anxiety. It really represents just kind of loving yourself, which I think is really important, especially in the neurodivergent community. This one's a lot of fun to read. It has a lot of photos, quotes, and there's also some tutorials in there. She does little makeup tips and stuff, so that's a really fun one to read, especially if you're like into that sort of thing and you like her aesthetic. It's really cute. I don't have a physical copy of this book, but Love Letters for Joy I recently read on my Kindle, and it was literally the cutest book. The main character had cerebral palsy and she was also asexual, so it was LGBTQ plus rep and disabled rep in the same book. And it's like a light-hearted romance between two rivals at school who are both going for the same position, but you know, they kind of put the differences aside, you get what I mean. That's a fiction book that I love. I wanted to add some fiction in there because most of these are non-fiction, but there are so many really good books out there, both fiction and non-fiction. I really think we should celebrate it and read as many different things as we can, because there are so many disabled and neurodivergent and queer authors that aren't represented enough, they're not appreciated enough. So World Book Day is a good day just to share a bit of love and share a few books that I've been enjoying recently. I hope you have a lovely day and happy World Book Day.